Hi, welcome to my very first live stream. Oh, let me change one thing. Hi. Oh, yes. Hi, welcome to my very first live stream on YouTube. And I'm just going to adjust my camera here to make sure it's nice and focused and put my hand here. Boom. Yes, I've done. Yes, this is Julie here, artist, visual artist, painter, drawer. And of course, you guys have seen me do artwork before, and I've done live streams on Facebook, but this is my first time ever doing one on YouTube, and so I'm just gonna make it short and sweet. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or Tumblr, you'll probably seen me post a few times about me doing October Halloween draw. Um, this is the furthest I've gotten so far. I've done 15 prompts. I've been doing it for the last 15 days. Yay. Inspired by Inktober. And so some tips I learned before I started this year was to keep it simple, to plan ahead, to also plan your mediums. So actually, I learned to keep it simple. This is my first one that I did, trick or treat. Um, I learned to simplify it after that a bit more. Plan your medium ahead of time. So I decided I was going to do jelly gouache, and watercolor pencils. Not everything came out well. This is broom. The girl's on a broom. I haven't colored that in yet. Also allowed myself to take the time to finish a drawing and maybe paint it later. So some of these, like some of the first ones I started and then finished later. Here is caramel apple. Also, since like this is really my first one that I'm working to try to complete. Um, oh, I also prepared myself. So besides setting aside my gouaches ahead of time and putting all my work, oops, I forgot my paints here. So I'm going to show you my paints. I gathered all my materials together so I can easily access them. So they're always easy to grab. So these are my watercolor pens, markers, or sorry, brushes, my watercolor traveling brushes. So I use these, have them always set, filled with water, and my watercolor pencils. And then I have my jelly gouache also sitting together. Pencil sharpeners in here too, always sitting together, ready to go for each night. I had blank paper, watercolor paper that I ripped. Had big sheets of paper that I ripped and torn to 9x6s. And then I taped them down with painter's tape or washi tape, taped it down, and then I would find my drawing prompts. I must admit, to give myself a little freedom, because sometimes I don't like prompts, I actually pulled up 3 different lists and looked through the list and didn't necessarily do that day's prompt, but chose the prompt that I was most interested in. So yeah, and then every time do a prompt, I'd write it down. So yeah, so some lists trick or treat might not have been their prompt, but it's what I decided I want to do for my first day. And then you saw broom, you saw caramel apple. I'm trying to show them in order. Um, whoops, wrong way. There we go. This is candied candy. It's orange slices. All right, trying to show them the order I made them. This was a flutter nutter cookie. So it's a flutter nutter cookie. I figured out that there is such thing as marshmallow fluff that I already know about, but a marshmallow fluff and peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah. This was based off the theme of flame. And so I did, or excuse me, candle. I ended up doing a candle flame here. That's just watercolor pencils. This is skull, and basically a watercolor pencil or aqua pencil. This is a graphite pencil. You can draw like usual, and then you can activate it with water, and it becomes like a wash, watercolor washes. And I like using them to just draw straight. But then I also like using my gouache on top of it, my gouache paint on top. A couple of them I've added to finish them off. I use some Posca markers, acrylic markers, or gel pen, a couple pieces. This one, which is perfect transition to this theme for the prompt for this one was potion. And so I used a pen here, black pen, um, My pencil, a little Pascal Marks pen around the edge. It's a little off-toned, um, boo, but yeah, so that's what this is. Here's another, the coffee. So my prompts are all over the place. So some are Halloween themed, some aren't, but this one's coffee. I'm probably going to come back later after the month is over and come back and paint in this background. Probably going to leave the rest of it the same. This one's more of a scene. I don't usually do scenes, but this is for a graveyard cemetery. I she splattered some paint on here to give it a mood. This theme is mask. It's just a mask on the wall. I might tweak that a little bit later. This one's not finished. This is a spider web or just a web, but I'm going to color it out in at some point, I hope. All right, this one's just the pencil drawing. So I didn't wet it, so it looks, you can see all the pencil line and the texture. I used a textured watercolor paper that you can actually see it with the pencil lines on here. But yeah, so I use all of this, the same paper, so textured watercolor paper. This is with me drawing on it straight, unlike with the flame, the candle flame and the skull, which looks like, you can see it has that, looks like the brush has been over it, which is true because I wet it with water. Same for this. Yeah, so this one looks like the straight drawing because I did not go over it. So that's this. I'm almost done. Got a few more to go. But that's only, you know, like the 16th. This is, I was going to do a cat, but it was easier just to do a cat's eye. I got sick, so I did some really quick drawings. This is one I did last night, not finished yet. It's a creepy, scary doll, or a cute, creepy doll. So yeah, I got to finish coloring her in. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing for October for my own version of a drawlweed, can't say that right, or Inktober without the ink. But yeah, my holiday drawing challenge for myself, doing gouache and watercolor paper. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.